Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm Leela, and I better be not muted. This is the first show of Daylight Savings Time. New time. I'm more awake than usual. That's awesome. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. I missed everyone because I had a live gig to do yesterday. It was a DJ combo. It was a combo of DJing, singing, singing karaoke, hosting karaoke, and I did a couple of acoustic guitar sets. Long party, but long story short, there was a possibility that there wouldn't be internet. So I had to spend all day Saturday like digging up like physical stuff, like, hard drives and stuff that had a bunch of music on it because it's all like for 70s music and stuff. So I missed you guys a lot, and I'm so happy to see you again. So let's say hi to the folks who have bothered to say hello to me in the chat. I really appreciate you. Jim Shannon is first, of course. And Pookie Ann, the legend, is here. Thomas Christ, the Goderator, in all of his glory. Jade Star, the star of the internet. My awesome mentor. Hugh Caldwell, tribe slut, guy, awesome guitar player, super person. I loves all. First, because I don't have a life. I don't have a life. When I comment first, it's usually because I'm not going to comment at all later. I don't know if you noticed, but look how black my hat and my sweater are looking today. It's because I spent time working on my green screen. I'm still not completely pleased with how I look on camera, but that's probably more of a me problem than a camera problem. The Leela is in session. Right on, I'm going to bring in the star of our show, my iPad, Isla. I actually tore down most of my setup because for singing, I if I was just DJing, I wouldn't take all this rigmarole, but I was singing, so I had to bring my interface, and I was using my iPad. Hey, Bubbles, Princess LDG is here. I'm going to fade into my corner. Here I am, I'm in the corner. And the star of the show is at the forefront. Today, I want to play a little game. I want to make noise and record that noise, and then I want to make a song out of it. So I chose something deliberately easy today because I still haven't turned myself around from my all the things that F with my sleep. It's Maddie P. Mateus Schnapper. The Schnapper. Right on. Let's head on over. Let's try to record space fields into Logic. That's going to be fun. I'm going to... Let's see. Hey, George. Welcome. Let's see. Let's just create a project. I can think of a reason why I don't want to do it this way, because I might have to choose my beats per minute at the beginning. But that might work. Let's just try it. Why not? We can always flip over back to AUM or EG nodes and do a thing. and we might. I'm guessing that what we want is a MIDI software instrument. And then we hop. Oops, there we go. I've got my little dot. See my dot? We turn off the play surface. We use this little knob in the center. And instrument. And my instrument is going to be, it can be anything really, because all I'm going to do is play a note and then record it into space fields. So let's just pick Steel Guitar Pro. That's one of my favorites. And then over here, we choose space fields. If you don't have space fields, it's an app that is awesome by Igor. Forgot his last name. Vasiliev. Anyway, like I showed you Stellar Vox a couple of weeks ago, but I love Stellar Vox. I use it virtually every day. All right, bubs. We'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. So we've got space fields in here, and what we're going to need to do to record the audio is to set up a bus and a send. And we're going to send to create new bus. And then we create a new, let's move. Get rid of that silly browser. We don't need that browser right now. What we need is a new track. So plus gives us a new track. We want audio. Now I'm always turning on, if you can see my little dots. The bottom three things here, the one that looks like a file drawer. Hey JJ Biggs, nice to see ya. So the one that looks like a drawer is the browser, and the one that looks like an eye is the inspector, which is the information that is in your file. And then the third one, I'm not sure what that looks like, but that gives you a little channel strip on the left-hand side, as you could see now. That allows you to record, to solo, to mute, to pan, and adjust your volume. All of this, and your inputs and outputs right here at the top with the little hamburger menu. Now input, bus, instrument 1. There we go. So now whatever we do is going to be recorded into this. So I'm going to call this, let's rename it, Space Fields Audio. Woo. Now, I've not done this before, so this is a first thing. Yeah, she is a drive-by baller. Fasha. All right, we're back. Let's go back to what's in our track. Steel Guitar Pro. All right. Opening up Steel Guitar Pro. Oh, yes. So we've got this. We're going to record here. But first we have to make something happen. Let's arm this to record. And now we head in and open up Steel Guitar Pro. And let's hit a low E and a high E. So I'm going to use my fingers. You can see the low E, and then I'm going to move my dot up, and there's the high E. And I'm going to strike those two with my fingers, and we'll hear a sound. We should hear a sound. Oops, I don't hear a sound. Well, that's bad. Let's see if we can hear anything. I'm just going to drag in some kind of, not an instrument patch, but like a loop to make sure we've got something here. Whoops, cancel. So this is 16 millimeter film electric piano, just dropping it in. Now let's play. Nope, we got it. Hello, Ren Zenith. Arm the MIDI track. Oh, all right. There we go. All the way to the beginning. Now, let us return back to Steel Guitar Pro. Now. And it should just repeat and repeat. Now let's see if what we're getting in here is sound. Ooh. I don't know if this is working, so we're just gonna stop it. Now, we're gonna mute that. We're gonna go back and see. First, I'm gonna remove this. Delete. Whoop. Doesn't seem like it is recording. So I'm not going to waste a bunch of time messing with this in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over and I'm going to open EG Nodes by itself. I did set up a bus, Jade. I set up a bus. I sent it to the bus. I entered it. Yeah, exactly. Although yeah, maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll try one more thing. Why not? It's not like we're... It's fun because this is the first time I've tried this, so it's always fun to kind of check and see whether... All right, so that's not... We've just got this endless thing going on in there. So, see, we've got input bus 1. Let's check this one. Out. Oh no. All right. Output. I didn't put send the output correctly. Thank you, Jade. I knew you had to be right here somewhere. Let's undo that and let's see if this works. I bet that's gonna work. It works! Perfect! Now we're just gonna chill out on a little bit of this. Isn't this amazing? So this is Space Fields, and I'm going to come back over here to that track, Space Fields. And now we open up Space Fields and you can do stuff like change, randomize the settings. Hey, Rhodey's Jam Cave, nice to see you. We are, oh, perfect. Let's see, we're at about 26 measures in. Right close to 32, I'm gonna like hit this random. 31, 2, 3, 4, random. See, that's different, ooh. Yeah, tell me everybody, how's your weekend going? I mean, how did it go? And how are you going this week? It's Monday. Are you doing meow today, Jade? That's getting really quiet. Ooh, nice. got some killer stuff in it. Great, I'm looking forward to that. I don't have to do a darn thing this afternoon. Yay! After the busyness of last week. Okay, here we go. I'm right about 64. I'm going to hit random again. Well, at 65.1, about the best we can, the closest. Here we go. We're at 2 minutes and 41 seconds there. I think this is a nice spare little pops in order to get some really good sound in here. Isn't this great? It's just making a song all by itself. Honestly, and some people have, like our very own Jade Starr with utensils, made an entire album using space fields with one note at the beginning. I just used two. I used an octave E's. I used the low E and the high E. Yeah, Space Fields just does its thing. Ooh, at 4 minutes. Let's stop because it went down to silence. So sweet. Now we can just come back in. What I did to get rid of, just so you know. Let's I swiped down on this 2-line menu here. So I'm gonna do it right here. I'm swiping it up for, if you swipe it up fast, it full sizes it. If you swipe it down fast, it minimizes it. All right, so let's get in here and use and the knob, and now we'll turn off space fields and we won't have any more echoey echo thing. And in fact, we could just get rid of this. Oh, excellent. Oh, thank you so much, Thomas. You really, seriously, take a second, go click this link if you're if you thought that space fields thing was cool. Click this link on the side and save that to your watch later. Just saying. Ooh, Jim's playing with Koala in AUM. Yes, I'd love to hear more about how you guys are making music. JJ Biggs, if you're still out there, you're new. Tell us what kind of music you make and how you make it. People like Jade and me have shows, and we kind of show you what we do. So here, let's see. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and unarm those tracks. I'm actually going to remove space fields. Woo. Ooh, ah. I'm always having trouble with messing with my trackpad. It's probably because I eat in my studio. I really shouldn't. Okay, so now we've got some steel guitar, right? Now we're going to export an uncompressed wave. I'm going to call it Space Fields Container. The names that I make are kind of have a way. Yes, you made an EP with space fields, and Thomas even remembered that there was a series on it. Awesome. Anyway, entire project length, processing details, include audio tail, don't normalize, right on. So we're going to now export this. Oh, so our new friend JJ uses Logic Pro on the Mac 12. Starts off with the beat and then piano, sometimes with the piano and then a beat. Nice. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I have a Mac, but my Mac's not that great. Bounce it, turn it into a wave audio file. Try. Yeah, I loved this. This is what I do all the time. Sound design, that's what my whole show is basically about. I design sounds and then I try to make stuff out of them. All right, I don't see what happened to my... I'm just going to export that again because I don't know what happened. I think I did something wrong. Typical me. Oh, here we go. All right, now we'll save this to audio share. See, now we've got this little file. And I'm going to rename it. Ooh. Well, hold down hard. Long press usually helps with everything. I'm calling it Space Fields Container. Usually I end up putting my beats in with Launchpad, which is Amplify when it's on Mac and PC. But this time we're going to do something different. For now. We may add that later. Patterned bass creation. I like the way you said that, Thomas. Pattern-based creation. Okay, so we're going to move this. We're going to send this out to a little app called Chord AI. It was cheap. And it just does something really interesting, which is why I use it. It interprets... yeah, I'm gonna just pop that comment up. Pattern-based creation fits the way Thomas's brain works. I think, yeah, pattern base is fun. Okay, so this now it thinks it's 65 beats per minute, as you can see. Now I'm going to choose this MIDI-fy, which is just a little button. And it's done it. It's just, see, the MIDI-fy button was down here. So it creates a second track. Now let's mute the Space Fields track, and we'll play this just real quick. See, it just creates like notes that will go with what you're doing. It's quite amazing. Anyway, so what I do then is I export this. There should be, yep. Oh, that's right. There's a new way to do that in here. So you use the 3-dot menu and export as MIDI file. Space Fields Container, export. Let's save that back to audio share, our container where we keep everything. Now, the thing we do is we just go back and we drop this in. So, making sure there's files open, and audio share is what we've got. Now, let's add another window and make that window Logic Pro. So moving Logic Pro over, I hop underneath to this file thing, and I find we have a Space Fields Container, MIDI audio, so we know that, yeah, but Amplify can easily be, I constantly am changing it. All right, let's make this a little smaller so it's easier to see where we're dragging it, and then close that. Now, we're just going to drag this into this already created MIDI file. Also, let's not import the tempo information because that's got tempo already. No. And you notice, and I don't know why this is, but every time I export, and this is what I mean about having fun with stuff. I'm having fun and just doing things my own way. So what I do is I come in, because it always comes out wrong, because it thinks it's 65 beats per minute or whatever. So I'm just going to pull it to the end. And then obviously we want to find a good sound for this. Let's go back in and enter full screen with this. So let's just go back and now there's like an opening chord. See, we're getting somewhere. Oh, you gave up on the subscription. I'm telling you, Jim, if you had the Amplify subscription and we're playing back and forth between Mac and PC and your iPad, I love it so much. And I go the yearly subscription, so it only comes out to being it's like something like $5 a month. It's not that bad. I can live with it. I can't Jim Shannon without Launchpad. What even happens? All right, so apparently, we have to go back and look and see what key it thinks we're in. It says we're in B flat minor. Interesting. I'm going to go back in here and choose B flat minor. Now let's see if let's listen. That seems to work. Right, so yes, AUM. I'm going to change this instrument out. So to change the instrument, we come over. Let's get rid of that. And let's come in here. Now I want something like a pad. So we could just choose one out of Logic, and we may, if we can find a good one. Tonal, prominent. Let's see. Soundscapes. That's a nice. Let's use soundscapes. And then we'll just play stuff. Oh, these are loops. Nice. Ooh, maybe we want forest floor. Let's pop that in there. Whoops. We'll pop in. Let's just pop. No. Oops. Oh, wow. This is kind of cool. It's just sort of endlessly playing, though. That's awesome. I wonder what would happen if we just copied this and then pasted it in here. Paste at playhead. All right, now let's go back. Nice. We've got the forest floor sounds happening. That's pretty cool. So back to this. Now we're gonna so I just did again. I made a mistake and it was fun. Instrument patches. So now we do. Let's see if we can find that soundscape stuff again. There we go, soundscapes. Let's stop this and just listen. Loose! Hey! So do you say your name Alicia? Is that how you say it? Just asking. Granny from Narnia. I saw some of your comments on when I was rewatching shows this week. Ambient landscape thing. Ancient singing bowl. I use this one a lot, I think. Ooh, that's nice. Well, I saw you say that it's not Alicia. Anti-gravity. Arcane future. Ascending waves. Not bad. I could deal with that. Ooh, behold. That's my favorite one so far. So I'm dragging behold. I'm going to drag behold. Drag it, drag it, drag it. Right in here. See how it says plus? Boom. Let's make sure that's what we've got because I don't see it. We have to, all right, well, I've duplicated it and that's also good. So let's rename it. Let's rename it Behold. All right, now we have see, now that's very pretty. Well, now we need to turn that soundscape down even more. Like, barely there. See, this is pretty cool. This is getting cooler and cooler. But now let's stop this once again and we'll find a new I hear that. Yeah. Hey, that's why I go by Leela, because people don't say my birth certificate name right. Nobody ever does. And now I've got people in my IRL calling me that too, because every single person who asks me, "How do you pronounce your name again?" when they're trying to introduce me to somebody, I'll be like, "How about Leela?" How about Leela? Ooh, bowed metal. That's sexy. Bowed metal space. Ooh, loving this. So drag this in here. Let's call this, let's rename it, bowed metal space. And here's where we're going to use nice. But if I just call you Lise, because I have a Lisa that I have a good friend Lisa I go walking with. So let's see, in our bowed metal space, that's our instrument. So we need a MIDI effects. And our MIDI effects, so the way we run a MIDI effects is we're running a generative thing. So I'm going to use EG nodes. And then we're going to run one of EG nodes' famous generative. Let's get rid of this instrument patches thing. So you make sure you're setting the key correctly. So long press the key. Oh, I guess you don't do that anymore. I guess you just click it. A sharp, minor. So A sharp is B flat. There we go. Tempo is correct. Now we open this up and we add a generative. Now I like my generative ones. So we can choose what note it starts on. I'm going to choose this A sharp 2, or maybe let's try A sharp 3. And not chromatic, but minor. And this frequency, well, I'll let something play. I'll keep it at, this is the, and I'm going to just add just a hint of swing. And we set it on this melody, which means it's going to generate a melody. We're going to solo this and then press play. See if that makes a sound. Well, first, right. I think I need to type arm MIDI from track here. Record MIDI to track here. Oh yes, and we need to stop the stereo output from being the bus. Okay, here we need to take our output, not to the bus, but regular. Now we'll solo that. We'll turn this here and let's see if, oh, I am in the wrong place. Duh. I'm not doing the right thing at all. All right, so solo this. Let's see if we've got. I don't hear anything. I'm trying to create a generative part to go with the stuff that we've already got. I don't understand why I'm not doing this right. We should be hearing something. Our input. Let's see, let's open up the play service. Oh, I know what I might need to do. I might need to check. I need to toggle it on. Haha. So toggle. Then it should play. Let's make sure this is, where are we? Solo, solo, solo. And solo it. Let's get rid of this play surface. Right, it's soloed. Now try playing again. There we go. MCAT Paranormal Research, welcome. How you doing today? Ooh, there we go. There's that bowed stuff. Yummy. So, hanging back here, we are going to record some stuff. So this should be armed and wow, that's awesome. Jim's not 45. I'm not old. I'm 59. I'm chronologically enhanced. Yeah, listen to all this, like, and the thing is because we're recording this in MIDI, I can take this and record like a couple of minutes of it or I could take part of it. Yes, I really am. Hey, Seagull Rock's here. You missed everything, Seagull. You missed everything. Hey, when I used to be a woo cat, I used to blame it on my woo. Now I know it's my genetics. And the things I do to take care of myself. I do take a lot of care of myself. I have an addiction to expensive face cream. I'm constantly trying to find new expensive face cream so I can use it also on my whole body. Zach Thong, welcome. I mean, this sounds really cool, yay? This is just a big ol'... It's very cool and ambient. And I bet you we can find some drummy stuff in there too. You're cracking up, Pookie. She couldn't help it. She's like listening to this and like, oh my god, I have to come back and like say something. Your addiction is Diet Cola? Interesting. You're Walt Disney in the freezer? Fun. Whoa, you had a drug addiction when you were 15, Lise? Wow. This is just fun. I love playing with this stuff. So we have all these notes. There's just tons of notes. If we did this with a piano, it would sound like outrageous, right? So this is one way to use EG nodes inside of Logic to make a part. I set it up, I put everything in the right key, and I'm just playing and playing it, and we're recording this beautiful MIDI in here. Woo. You don't want to be frozen? I don't want to be frozen. That sounds so gross, right? All right, we're almost to the end. Maybe we'll toggle this off. Okay, toggle, toggle, toggle. Come back in. And the great thing about if you hit the toggle on top, see on the top, it waits till the bar to shut off. If you hit the bottom toggle, it'll just stop right away. Okay, there we go. We have some stuff. Let's unarm that. Disarm it. Listen to all that. That's just wildness. It's crazy, right? There's so many notes there. Let's go to the end and let's see what happens. Nice. That is pretty darn cool. Max Payne 3. Nice. GTA 6. Cool. So I don't know, my roommate just got BioShock. Have any of you guys played BioShock? Okay, we had random velocity. Okay, so we've got this. Now the thing is I'm going to come in here and copy this. You wash your face with face cream every night, Zach? Is that going to keep you handsome? All right. So copy. And now come back in here and paste at playhead. And now this instrument 1, let's find out what's in instrument 1. We come down here to the knob. It's Steel Guitar Pro. So let's hop back here and see what happens when we play. I don't know what genre is BioShock. Yeah, see, that doesn't sound that great. And I bet it doesn't sound good. It's not terrible, but it's not what I want necessarily. Right? No, that isn't what we want. So what if I changed it? So what if I took, let's see, how many total bars? First, let's do a little math. Math. I should take better care of myself, but meh. Does anybody know which, I've got, let's see, let's make that a lot larger. Okay, our instrument 1, and let's not make it that far away. Let's give ourselves, let's go 106. Hey, Smithy! BioShock is a retro-futuristic video game series created by Ken Levine, published by 2K, and developed by several studios. Yay! So, making more ambient stuff, Smithy. So, all right, let's just make sure. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, at 106, so what's half of 106? 53, huh? So we'll come in here and we're going to cut it at 50. We're going to cut at 54.1. So tap it, tap. There we go. I right tapped it. Okay, now we say split by playhead. Do we keep, shorten, or split? Let's shorten. I love it. Overlapping notes found. Skull and bones. No, actually, you know what? This is the craziest thing, right? I am terrible at games because I don't have hand-eye coordination. I have kinesthetic skill. So it's like I have to touch stuff. Or like like iPads have been a real thing for me. I may actually try video games again. Okay, so I'm just gonna drag this down nowhere. I'm gonna drag it into something empty. And now, so what we're gonna do here, which is fascinating, we don't even have an instrument in here. But I'm gonna choose stretch. And when I stretch it, I'm going to stretch it out. I'm going to stretch it out to 106. Now let's see what that sounds like. Well, it may not sound like anything. Oh yeah, we've still got steel guitar, so. And we could take and put something, we could put something crazy on here, like, let's put Stellar Vox. Pop Stellar Vox all the way up. I'm just going to hit random. That doesn't suck. Whoops. Unsolo. Ow, that's gross, Granny. Yeah, that's why my roommate always, game's pricey, $80 to $100 a game, but there is Game Pass. So yeah, my roommate, Yeah, this all sounds really cool. So I literally just made it like I made it times 4 instead of times 2. I mean, I literally could just stretch out any one of these because they're just MIDI files and things. I should have picked a smaller amount. Ooh, I love it. It rings out really gloriously. Mmm. All right. So I'm gonna take that same EG nodes here, and let's see. I'm gonna mute out this track because I don't even know what this is. So let's duplicate this one track. Wait. Duplicate, and which means that we'll be ready to record something in there. I don't. Let's see. Let's change our instrument. Let's replace Stellar Vox with King of FM's one of my favorites. Yeah, you should try Nodes in Cubasis. I'll play with Nodes in Cubasis one of these days. All right. Ooh, leftover homemade shepherd's pie, Zach. Lucky. All right. So let's check our King of FM. Pop that high up. Let's look for... I'm going to find a pad here. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to cough at you. There we go. So here we go. Category. Epic pad. Let's try this Black Lodge. First, we'll solo this and see if we have a sound. Oh, right. So come back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, it didn't give us... Oh, that's right. We did, what in the hell am I doing? All right, let's put EG nodes in here. And long press the tempo. 98. Long press the key. Oh, now we do it A sharp, chromatic, nope, minor. So now we open up a generative. We come into our generative. Boop, 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 boop. So you click, so you see how there's this whole node that toggle top toggle, bottom toggle. Yeah, Smithy is an awesome human being. We love him. We love our Smithy. Wow, I don't see anything. It's not letting me do anything here. That's interesting. Oh, here it is. It's down here. Ha ha. I just didn't add enough space. Ed B Metals here, my friend Buzz. All right, we're going up. We're going A sharp 3. We're going minor scale. We're going frequency. Let's pull this frequency all the way down to 1/8 speed. And soloing this track. we press play and see what happens. I used to skateboard. I can't do it anymore because of injuries. I did my time. Oh, I used to rollerblade like crazy stuff, like jumping garbage cans and crosswalks. See, this sounds great, right? But let's change our instrument. And anyway, where are we? Let's change our instrument to, let's replace. Let's replace this with King of FM. Category, Epic Pad. Between the BMX and the skateboarding. Cool kid. Yeah, maybe just a tomboy. And then we've still got that killer Stellar Vox on here. Ooh. Now what have I done? Whatever it is, I keep doing it. Oh, because I don't have EG nodes in here. Where the hell? What the fuck did I do? Where did I put EG nodes? In here? Of course I did. So let's remove that. We've already recorded something here. Let's put that back. I'm going to have to do this again. It's okay. Now let's open up EG nodes. Now let's get back. Let's make a generative. Let's do our A sharp 3. A sharp 3. Minor scale. Frequency. 8/1/8 speed. I'm going to just add just a skosh of swing. It's like 1 or 2%. Checking that we're on melody. So we're going to be making notes. Let's hit this. Okay. Oh yeah, toggle on. Yeah, the funny thing is that, like, my personality is tomboyish, but my presentation is girlerific. Most of the time. Well, when I'm in public. All right, so let's... Wow, that's a killer sounding. Listen to that. Awesome. So now, we make sure that we're going to record by... record MIDI to track here. So you long press the item that you're using to play MIDI, which in this case is EG nodes. Record MIDI to track here. You always have to do that or you won't be recording anything. So let's unsolo that. Pop back in, and now we are going to get a 1/8 speed. The great thing about recording MIDI is that when you turn down the thing, you don't get like you've recorded it, but it didn't record it extra loud. It just recorded a MIDI note, maybe a velocity. Woo! This is just so fun. Like, look at the notes. I wonder if I can make that larger. No, I can't. I can't change anything. Tell us what it was like back in the 70s and 80s. Different, you know? You think I remember that? I reinvent myself every few years, and then barely exists. It's progressive reinvention. Yesterday I played so much 70s stuff, and the interesting thing about 70s music is that it's stuck in my head. You know? It's like I literally don't, I can't open up my mouth and the words don't come out. If you remember the 70s, you didn't have a good time. This is what Jim says. Of course, Jim was an adult. I didn't get to be an adult until the 80s, so. But I could read when I was 3, and I was reading my dad's college textbooks when I was in kindergarten, and do I remember 2000? I remember when it switched over to 2000 and people were like thinking that there was going to be a, what is that, the Y2K crisis? Yeah, that didn't happen. Let me spill some stuff on my face. And see, the amazing part is that EG nodes and Logic are just making music for me while I talk to y'all. I do say y'all, and I'm not from the South, and I've never lived in the South. I just visited there a couple times, and I loved it so much. It just stuck in my head. It's just like British spelling stuck in my head. I knew how to swim before I knew how to read, too. They taught me how to swim really young. Because my parents hung out with a bunch of crazy drunks, so we were probably going to end up drowned if we couldn't swim good. One time we were rafting down the Rogue River in Oregon, and the boat flipped that my brother was in. He was always afraid life was going to try killing him. All right, let's go back into EG nodes. Almost there. Now let's do, what we do is like, if you toggle on the bottom half, it stops right away. Toggle on the top half. Oh, you're older than Xbox. Shocking. All right. Perfect. Look, now we've got a whole bunch of stuff. Let's solo this, unarm it, disarm it, go back and listen a little bit, see how that goes. That one too loud one is probably this one. You'll never be as old as Keith Richards. Now just say I was going to, now I've added some really killer parts here, and all I really had to, I just used a couple of generative nodes. I mean, literally just effing around. I could be doing the same thing with chords by clicking on harmony. So we have this pretty sounding soundscape. Let's see, like fantastic, just beautiful sounds. But let's now come in and let's find loops and see if we can find some loops. state adrift. That's nice. Suspended motion. Submerged mind. Small lights. Reverse theta waves. Ooh, nice. Metal jitter. Meandering mind. So I'm assuming that this, if you drag one of these in, like if you dragged in meandering mind, oops, cancel. If you dragged in meandering mind as a, see, it creates, it gives you a sound and a thing. So let's see. I wonder what would happen. Okay, let's see if we can do this, okay? This is an idea I have. First we'll close this. Ooh, that's nice. Now let's see if we can stretch this puppy. See how we're still in stretch mode? Nope, you can't stretch it. It's a thing. It's like a MIDI thing. Can you like loop it? I wonder. Yes, you can loop it. Oops. I looped that a little not far enough. But I mean, I'm not saying I'm keeping it, but I could. We'll see if it sounds good. It just like everything sounds good. So I want, though, what we need is some drums. totally wobbable. Wildfire beat. I'm beginning to think that there's nothing that I really love hollow tubes. I want something that's really really ambient and kind of... This is why I sent my stuff to Smithy, because Smithy knows how to make these killer ambient beats. Whoa, why does this go all the way out here? Nice. Okay. Wow, we've got too many things open up here. It looks so... Yeah, LeVay's too dark for me. Agreed. Like more the TST model, I guess, you know. Anyway, we don't have any drums, so what I'm gonna do is the thing I usually do when I need some drums is to make some MIDI drums with Playbeat 3. Let's instrument these puppies. Now, Playbeat 3 is cool because what we do is come in here. I'm going to need my glasses because, damn, this stuff is tiny. Also, I have just made a huge error in setting a trash can next to my desk. I have knocked things that are not trash into the trash a few too many times now. I'm going to use Exia, Venus Theory's Exia Dark Cinematic Minimal Electronic Grooves. Let's pick number 22. That looks nice and minimal. Ooh, 1/8 notes. And I'm going to set this to repeat or to change every 4 beats. I mean, every 4 measures. Okay, now we uncover that. Oh, no, whoops, we need to do one more thing. Let's see. I'm going to use the randomizer to randomize velocity, record MIDI to track here. I'm going to go in here, randomize velocity, range from 74 to 104. Random. All right, that's some randomizing. And hopefully this will give us... First we're going to play. Hey, Tremor Bear, Thumbtex Cow, welcome. Freemasonry. Oh, interesting. I love hearing about what people do. Gortium's here too. Hi. I've gotten to be late enough for you, or early enough. See, this has a really nice like ticky ticky tick sound. I love it. All right. Let's just make sure that this records. We've got a 4-minute a song approximately. While you're young, let's arm this track. Whoops. Whee! Arm it. Arm it. Arm it. Head back to the beginning. 3, 4. I wonder if this is working. I'm going to just double check by silencing this and going back and playing it. So what I'm going to do is, and it's getting close to the end. It's almost time to go over to Jade's, so we may not do this per se, but let's set it up so that we can all. I'm not going to do this MIDI way because I don't actually want it that way anyway. So what we're going to do here is on instrument 8 is we're going to output to this bus. We'll choose a new aux, right? And then we're going to create a new channel, an audio, right underneath it. Okay, let's come in here and rename this, because otherwise we're going to get confused like I did earlier. We don't want that. So rename, this one is Playbeat Source. And down here, next underneath, we've got rename Playbeat 3 sound, right? I start at 12:30 now, so I'm always 90 minutes before Jade. That's how I work. It makes it easy because too much thinking for me is just not going to happen. Playbeat Source. Right on. And now we go back and I'm just going to, we arm that. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see. Yes, it's recording. So 4 minutes. We can do this. "11 minutes until Jade's show." See, this is beautiful. I just make a change now. Are you 5'10"? I'm 5 foot. I'm almost 5'9". Aren't you in California? You're in California, I think. Please. Man, this is sounding great. You haven't been able to write anything in a couple of months, Bear? I bummed. That happens to me sometimes. That's why I do stuff like this. This is like kind of just, this is creating to keep your hands in it. Don't judge. No. Thomas is just compact. It is a power version. Yeah, just make some soundscapes and stuff, Bear. Hang it. Right? Hey, we got a lot of people near 6 feet here. I don't judge any kind of height. 5'10's pretty reasonable for finality. It's great to, why do I love to tower over a guy? I don't know. I have really long legs. They're so long! We're just talking about random stuff. All right, we're almost done here. As soon as we finish recording this drum. Oh, Kurt, you're the sweetest. Kurt, are you gonna be on Frank's show this week? Anyone who judges tall women sucks. Like people who if people gotta love tall women. Ooh, Coldacre's 6'3". Nice, we're almost there. So when I get finished here, then we're gonna start heading on over to Jade's. 5'4". Yeah, I kind of like tall women and short men. I don't know. Is that weird? Jade Star's up next with Meow, fast and simple audio editor for iOS. We're almost done here. I'm gonna let the drums, I'm gonna kick the drums out. Stop. I don't know. Like, let's make this end at the, oops, let's put it back to trim. Let's kick it to the end of a, now let's listen to this real quick and then we're out of here. Oh, you're scheduled to co-host Funk Fest. Oh, that's right. I got lost this week. Back to this. We're almost there. Yeah, Crimson Crux and Folk Punk, that's right. You're the best. All right. Look at look at everything we did today. We made all of this today. You guys are awesome. We are the best. Okay, I'm going to put up this. Here we go. This is Jade Stars up next with Meow. Meow. And I'm going to start heading out of here. And I'll see you guys on over at Jade's. I may or may not be busily saying hello, but I will be there. And I'll be listening. Yes, we'll carry you. Sure we will. Right on, my friends. Time to get out of here so y'all have time to get a drink before Jade Stars. And 1, 2, 3... Oh, sorry. Big love, pockets full of peace. In fact, all the peace you can carry, my friends. We out. Oops. Art and Chill tomorrow. Creating from our imagination. Love you guys.